Hello everybody and welcome to Body, Mind, and Soul. My name is Yolandareuss. This is your new moon reading with some of the planetary alignments I have written down here for you. So this is going to be a collective reading, so it's going to be each sign from Aquarius and it goes in order to Capricorn. So if you want to go forward once we start doing the reading part, you can skip ahead. So I wanted to start out with some information for you. This is for your sun sign, for the new moon, which is the 22nd of May for 2020, and it is a new moon in Gemini. Okay, so this is going to be for your sign and a lesson you need to learn. The full moon is culminating what you're supposed to have learned and to evaluate and take a look, and the full moon is like putting full light on what is going on and the situations that you're supposed to be doing. So think of it as the new moon is dark. It's nothing. It's fresh. It's clean. You should only really usually start your projects during the new moon. And especially we have some things that will be affecting it. So we're going to go over that in a minute. But it's going to be a new cycle that you learn as you go forward through this month. Okay, so each time there's a new moon, it's a new cycle, a new thing that you're supposed to be learning. Okay, so we've pulled some cards for you. Like I said, it goes in order, Aquarius to Capricorn, and it's a card that is a moon card because I have a moonology deck. The other one is a word card, and it's a new deck I got, so I wanted to use it for you guys. But it's a word that is going to give some emphasis on something you need to do, evaluate, look at, something new in your life. I want you to use this word and keep it as in the back of your mind, okay? You'll see how it falls into what we're doing. And then your top card is a card that I just got. It's from the Muse deck. So I'm just going to see on the 22nd, your new moon is in Gemini. So this was talking about a good day to start studying something or maybe read a new book. It's something to do with the brain and adding things in. But it's also a good time for you to start something new because it says the new moon energy to make some changes and do something new and different in your life. So this card in this deck that I picked was the Muse deck, and a muse is someone is supposed to give you inspiration. Your muse is usually like, if you're a writer, the muse is like the technical term of the inspiration that you get. So this Muse deck that I just got, I thought was very suiting for it's going to be either the aspect in your life, it's going to be something that's going to be thought of, done, started. We're going to see what comes out for each sign. So just to go over these quick, May 20th, which is tomorrow, I believe, if you're watching this, today is Tuesday night, the sun enters Gemini. So it means it's coming into the Gemini sign. With this, you're going to be more sociable. You're going to be more open and curious to new experiences and new things that will be happening, because that's the energy for Gemini in general. They're kind of usually very exploratory, very like open and social. They like to be out. Like I said, the new moon's coming in on the 22nd for Gemini. May 28th is Mercury entering Cancer. So this is next week, right around your holiday. It says the memory's going to improve during this time of the Mercury in its transit, and emotions will rule your decisions. So when you're looking at things around the 28th and going forward, and the moon is based in emotions, so I thought it was suitable to put it in. It's going to be ruled by emotional factors, not just logic. Or when you're dealing with people in the next week or so around that 28th period, when Mercury is transiting through Cancer, because Cancer is fluid, it's water, so it's emotions. The aspect that is going to be a part of it, or maybe for you to understand your mate, your kids, something of that fact, it's going to be an emotional thing. It's not going to be a logical thing. So I want you to consider that when you're either making decisions or somebody is reacting or making decisions, that you have to include or be aware or not be discounting of the feelings and emotions that are going with it, because that is going to rule and be very prominent for that sector of time. with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started. We do have our full moon coming on June 5th. Okay, so we have the new moon cycle that's coming in about a day or two. This new moon, we're going to see what type of lesson or thing you need to be aware of, or it could be presenting itself based on your sun sign. And then that full moon is the halfway cycle of that until the next new moon. The full moon is full and bright and it lights everything up. So I want you to take the time to assess on the full moon how you're progressing, or if you're seeing things clearly, or you're seeing what this lesson is and you're continuing to grow or learn from it. Okay, so for Aquarius, now with this, like I said, these are in order from Aquarius to Capricorn. So if you want to forward to your message per se, go ahead and do that. But this is for Aquarius. So in this cycle, this is the card that you got. And it says, you are good enough. So I feel like with this moon cycle, it's the full moon in Virgo. That's the energy of it. You might be struggling with self-worth. We are in this quarantine type of thing. And what I'm getting, the first thing I felt is that the lesson you need to learn is that you are good enough. That you need to take your insecurities and the things that you deal with, and you need to push them aside. And know that there's circumstances and things that are happening in our life, and that it's not that you're not good enough, because it could be a job situation, a relationship situation, anything to deal with it. I want to say, my heart is telling me that it's telling you that during this cycle, it's not because of you. You are good enough. So if you have obstacles or good things or bad, it could be just that you need to work on your self-worth, that you love yourself, that you know that you are worth it and you are good enough for the person, or you're good enough for this, or it's not something wrong with you. Your secondary card is voyage. So this could be taken a couple different ways. Either you're going to be going somewhere, because this is a word card dealing with this. So you might be going to something, or the voyage can be the voyage of finding out who you are or appreciating yourself. So look at it as you are good enough. And this is a voyage that you might be starting or going on this month, that you are going to be approaching and learning things. Because remember, that energy said to do something new and different in your life. And the new moon energy is what they're saying. This new moon energy is going to make some changes, or help you to make some changes. So we also have our quarantines lifting, so there could be a voyage because you can finally get out of your house. So take it as it resonates with that. Your card for your intuition, oh, I had it upside down, is 8 of emotions. Okay, 8 of emotions deals with your feelings, and in the normal suit, it's the cups. Now, this is a new deck, so I'm just going to read you the keywords that go with this, okay? So, for 8 of emotions, it's talking about walking away. Oh, yeah, okay. So, this is part of your inspiration and this voyage and this knowing that you are good enough. Walking away, healing old wounds and stories, choosing a better path for yourself, being disappointed, finding a better fit, letting go to make space for new, the first day of a new life, unveiling the sun. So yes, you have some stuff, and this newness might be your new journey of who you are, or a new life, a new thing. I mean, like I said, we're opening up to this quarantine, and it could make you out in the world different, because jobs may be there, they might not be there. Relationships, I know there's been a lot of good and bad things that have been happening in this time frame for relationships, okay? So just take that as it resonates for you guys. Just keep it in mind. I think you have life stuff happening, and you have choices of what you're going to accept in your life, or new beginnings, or like it said, some different things for your life. So that's for you guys, Aquarius. The next one is Pisces, and this is your moon cycle lesson, okay? And it says, a fiery climax approaches. So whatever's been coming, it's going to be culminated, and it's almost to the, like, pooh, you know, type of thing. So I don't know what's happening in your life, but whatever you're working toward, and this is so suitable for this quarantine finishing, because it's like, if you live in certain areas, it's like, you're like, I just want to get out of the house. I want to go back to work. I want to do things. Listen, I'm not talking about the money. I'm talking about get out of your house. People want to get out of their house. It's not about the money. I'm telling you, it's not about the money. It's being able to leave your house because you want to. You're reaching a climax of everything. And this might be very strong, very present in your Pisces life, okay? And you're at a climax of maybe something you were getting ready to do got pushed aside because of this, or delayed, and you might be, or you're just worked up like, oh my gosh, we can go shopping again, something of that nature. So I think that's what you're going to be having. You're working up to being able to integrate, and that's going to be a focus in your life, I think, for this lesson. And potential. So you might have something, I'm thinking something with work. Look at these pretty cards. This is potential. So you have a fiery climax, excuse me, approaches with potential. So this month, you might have some things that really just are ready to unfold and explode. It could be relationship, it could be work, it could be a job, it could be something, like I said, that got put on hold because of this quarantine, and now it's being released for you. And this is your card, the Star. Hope. Let me see what they have in here for the Star, because this, like I said, this is a Muse deck, so this is that inspiration. The Star is, I can't even read, 21, oh, 17. Oh geez, I can't read in this. It's not even dark in my house. Okay, so this deck, when it shows you for the Star, talks about renewed hope, expectations, positivity, dreams arriving, see, climax, rewards, divine timing, opportunities, seeing the beauty in your situation, optimistically collected. All right, so I really think this is dealing, because it said rewards, divine timing, opportunities. You have something that's approaching or coming up in this next cycle, and I think it's something that you're going to be it's going to be launching you into a new thing, or this month is getting prepared for it, you know, knowing that it's coming and dealing with it and knowing that you have that hope. Sorry guys, my throat is dry. Okay, so now we have Aries. Aries is going to be, this is your lesson. Take time to breathe out. Okay, you're anxious. This month, what I just did, that's what you need to do this month. You need to learn. I feel like there's stuff that's happening or happened, and you're like this, and this month now for this cycle is okay. So really take that in perspective. You need to find a way to de-stress. Oh, my phones are going off. You need to de-stress, and you need to allow yourself to, it's called breathing out. It's exhaling. The songs, or there was a movie, Waiting to Exhale. And we get so tense with all the things in our life. And I think, Aries, you must have had a lot of stuff going on, or a lot of things even in here, that I feel like this next cycle is either you're going to, or you need to learn to let it out, okay? This is your, oh, and a gateway. So this is your card. It says gateway. Look at how peaceful that is. I think that's really what it is. The gateway, I feel like, it's the same thing. It's opening. I'm seeing a gateway, like a gate opening, releasing, breathing, okay? So this is the card that you got. These cards are very pretty. This is a new deck I got. Sacred Destiny, I think it is. Beautiful. To me, that's peaceful. The light is shining. You have the light shining through. And I feel like you need to just let that sunlight in and let that exhaling, okay? So this is your change or inspiration. And this is usually delay. 8 of inspiration. I believe inspirations are swords. Let me just look this up real quick. I knew I was going to do this different way. But usually, see how that's holding that person back? Maybe that's why you need to just, it's not allowing you to go forward, because you need to, oh, inspirations. Maybe that's wands. I'm sorry, it must be wands. Inspiration. There we go. We finally found it. Okay, so 8 of inspiration. All right, because I said this is a new deck, guys, so just be patient. I'm sorry. Keywords are travel, speed, free-flowing, energy, movement, breaking free of stuck patterns, running with an idea, with inspiration. Oh, when inspiration hits. This is ephemeral chances. I can't even read. It's getting late. You can see it's dark behind me. So I feel like things are going to speed up, release the gateway, letting it. But then it's going to, I think there's going to be a lot happening quickly, but it's going to allow you to, your inspiration seems like it's going to just come. Okay, so that something new is going to probably just hit you like an epiphany. That's what I'm getting. That it's just going to be like, all of a sudden you've released it, and then this thing is going to just hit you, and you're going to be like, woo, okay, and you're going to go with it. So that's a great thing, you know, at least you can get up on it, because it feels like you've been holding everything in, and when you're like this, and you're tight, you can't really, you're not able to let the energy flow. When you relax, energy flows through that, and with that energy comes creativity, or whatever's going to happen in your life, okay? Next one is Taurus. Here's your lesson, Taurus. Work through your fears, okay? I don't know what that is. It could be anything. Work through your fears is anything that may hold you back because you're scared of the outcome. That's the idea. So I think if there's something that you're scared of, something that you have a fear of, maybe something in the back of your mind, you need to pull it forward and figure out why you're scared of it, why there's a fear. And it could be just a simple thing. It could just be something that you're not dealing with, pulling in, accepting. So I want you this month to think about what keeps you from doing something. Maybe something you want to do, how you feel, look at relationships, things of that nature. And I want you to evaluate it and see if it's a fear, not just to put it away, understand it, deal with it, see why you're scared of it, so maybe you can get past that fear and it doesn't inhibit you, because fear will keep you from things, okay? Fear will keep you unexpected. When it talks about the fear of the Lord, it's not talking about you're scared to death of him because he's so mean. You're scared because you know the power that he has. So understanding the fear, and there's two different kinds of fears. There's fear, which is respect, like I fear what my father will do if I do this. And there's fear like, oh my gosh, I can't do it because this might happen and I don't know what. That's the anxiety fear. See where your fear is coming from. Do you have fear that something's not going to work out? Relationships, you're afraid to step out on your own. You're afraid to do something because blah, blah, blah. But why are you scared of that? Why does it inhibit you? That's what you need to look at this month. This is your card. Fulfillment. Yeah. There's something you need to do and you're not fulfilling it because you're scared, or there's a fear based behind it. And maybe you're going to find what that fear is, or work through it so you can look at that fruit. You got the full moon. Maybe by full moon you're going to find fruitation of what you're scared of. Okay? There's a lot of things that we can be scared of. We can be scared of the way our kids are going to turn out, scared of jobs, money, finances, how you feel, fear to tell somebody that you love them, fear that you don't want to tell somebody how you feel badly about them because they might not talk to you again. There's many different fears. Just grab onto it and see what you think. Okay, you have 3 of materials, and 3 of materials, which was easier to find this time, it talks about the keywords: the magic of collaboration, siblinghood, teamwork, group dynamics, relationships and responsibilities, mentors and students, getting along, helping one another, coming together for a common goal, cooperation, fusing energies. So you're going to be doing something. Your inspiration, your change, your different is probably going to be a teamwork thing. So I'm feeling like your creativity is going to be coming from doing something in a group or helping somebody that's in your group. But I really think it's going to be a group thing. Like, I'm going to be doing, this is my sign, I'm going to be starting a crafting night, or one day a week, whatever, to bring my family and the people I love together to do something that we like to do, but to do it together as a family. So I'm hoping that that inspiration will come to fruition so that we can do it. So definitely you have some things, and maybe some things are going to come to fulfillment for you with this quarantine thing letting up. I live in the North Country area, so my area is opening up, but not everything. I'm not back to work because I'm not non-essential worker. I work at a restaurant. So I'm not needed yet. So go ahead, guys. Taurus, I want you to look at your life, see what you're dealing with. Maybe there's something that you want to do with a group, or you're going to be inspired to do a group. Make sure that that fear is not going to get in the way of it, okay? Gemini, this is your card. Look at the bigger picture. Don't look at the little stuff. Look at the overall thing, okay? Your lesson this month is going to be not being drugged down by all the little stuff. It wants you to take a big picture of your life or whatever, and not just the little picture, okay? And I just saw your card, so I know this is why. Transformation is your word, okay? Don't get stuck in the little things. You got some transformation coming. And look at that beautiful card. The rose is opening up. You've got the beautiful butterfly. Butterfly is usually going from being the worm, the little thing, the cocoon, and then you become and transform and go into this beautiful new butterfly. So my Geminis, you're dealing with a transformation. And instead of being critical of the little things, you need to see the whole transformation. Like, don't worry about the little crap. I mean, you can work on that. Look at the things that are happening in your life, okay? The big picture, the big transformation that's happening in your life. Don't discount that big thing because of the little stuff that might be getting in the way. This is your card, the moon, for inspiration. So the moon could be something emotionally inspires you. Something comes to light. The moon is light in the darkness. Okay, that's how I describe it. Let me see if I can find it in here. But when I look at the moon card and I deal with it, it always makes me feel like it's the hidden things or the things that were in the dark that you weren't aware of, that there's light in the darkness. And your life, there might be a light in that darkness that you see something, okay? The moon says illusions, hidden truths, see? Shadow in the moonlight, facing your fears, obscured knowledge, the need to trust your intuition, instinct, the things you cannot know at this time, subtle illumination, confusing reflections is like prompt. So I think you, for your inspiration, you might find some things that have been hidden, or you might be inspired by something that comes out that you weren't aware of, and it might inspire you, because remember, it's going to bring new things, some different things, and these are inspiration cards, okay? So you're either going to find it in the dark side of you, the shadow side of you, the not perfect side of you, or you're going to find something that's deep within you that you didn't see, and something is going to shine a light on it, and it's going to inspire you to do something, be something, create something. I don't know. It's something new, okay? So, Cancer, for this month, you're going to be, you and your loved ones are safe. Okay. You, in this moon cycle, I think you're going to be dealing with finding out that you guys are actually okay. I think that you worry about the security of your family. It's funny because you have a new moon in Cancer, and this is your sign, okay? So this is very based in your emotional side. It's very, very big part of the Cancer's life is their home and their security and their family and the safety. So I really feel like this month you're either going to be dealing with it, or you're going to be revealing to yourself or finding out that you guys are okay, or it's a reassurance that you need to stop worrying so much, that you're okay, or you're going to make it through this situation, something of that nature, okay? Your card is power, okay? Power ignites things. It's control. It's if you have power over something, or you plug the power in, it makes it work. So you have the power to make things work for your family and your loved ones. Because remember, this is just kind of like an extra card. So power makes things work. Okay, so it's in you to make things work, and your family is going to be safe and taken care of. I think also, if there's something that's a danger that you feel is coming around, I feel like it's telling you it's okay. Your family is going to be safe for this month cycle. Maybe not to worry about it so much. This is your inspiration card. Okay. Inspiration you have is Four of Voices. Let's see what the words that go along with Four of Voices are. Let's see, it's in here. Okay. Your Four of Voices, your key words are sleep, deep rest and renewal, healing, the edge of burnout, needing to slow down, taking the time you need, self-love and compassion, and retreat. So your inspiration is going to come from resting, from stopping. You're going to take the time that you need, or it's going to force you in this cycle. This energy could come from you not doing anything, okay? You could be a little burnt out with everything, because it said your family's safe, there's power, because that's like electricity, and I think that you're on, it says it's a rest needed because you're kind of on the edge of things and you're kind of burning out a little bit. So I think that this person, this is why I think you're going to find your inspiration. See, she's in like a bathtub with rose petals, and the inspiration it's coming out of her because she's relaxing, okay? So I think your inspiration is going to come from when you have to rest and relax, and maybe something's going to come out of you and you're going to understand something, or you're going to have an epiphany, or you're going to realize what's burning you out or making you feel unsafe, okay? So I think that's the energy behind it. All right, our next one is Leo. This is your energy. This is your lesson that's going to be presenting. A new state is coming. Oh, start. I'm reading them backwards in my thing. A new start is coming. Okay, so this is very, very good. A new start is coming is saying that you might not be there, but newness is coming. Just be patient. This is a new start is coming. It's not here yet. Okay. But that's good, because you're talking about we're in the quarantine. You could be starting a new job coming up soon. When this comes back, it's going to be a new thing, a new life. It's not going to be like it was. It could be similar, but it's a new start, and it could be a new relationship, a new job, a new perspective, a new... our lives have been reconditioned, I guess you could say. I'm trying to get the right words. The new start could just be a new way of living your life. Okay? It could be accepting things. It could be going back to work. It could be deciding not to go to work. It could be whatever. It's something new, but it's not here yet. So it's saying that something's coming, because it's a new moon. See, this is what they're representing. A new moon. So it's a new thing, a new start, a new cycle, this is a new thing coming for you. So be ready. Maybe you just need to kind of tie up some loose ends and just know that, just be patient. It's coming. Here's your card. Happiness. Isn't that beautiful? So this new start that's coming, I believe, is probably going to bring you some happiness. Or you're going to choose happiness, which is going to be your new start that's coming, because you're going to make the proactive choice that you want happiness in your life. Happiness isn't always money. It could be people that you don't want or you do want, jobs that you want or you don't want, reevaluating the things that you do, choosing happiness. Your inspiration is the Lovers. The inspiration of Lovers could be a multitude of things. I mean, I know what the Lovers mean naturally. So Lovers usually mean balance, love, things of that nature. It deals with unions, and it deals with love in general, but it's usually, Lovers is about balance, give and take. So the words they say is soulmates, lovers, attraction, partnerships, a choice, sacred kinship, love, a nudge to ask what you would create if love were the main ingredient. So your inspiration, I believe, based on this card, is going to come from someone you love or something you love, okay? It's going to be something that two people do together, or it's going to be something that two people can do together or will build a relationship, okay? So whatever your inspiration is, it's probably going to be designed around bringing two people together, finding balance and harmony, duality, love. It could be something that you do for your love person. It could be because you're choosing happiness. So if there's a new start coming, you have happiness, and you have the Lover's card as your inspiration, you might choose a new lover, or a new person may present themselves in your life, or you may accept someone new into your life, and that's going to inspire you. Listen, I'll tell you what, new love can inspire you to do many things. It really is awesome, because love is like, it's sickening and awesome at the same time, because other people that are around you be like, oh, they're disgusting, look how lovey, and they're just stupid, look at how like smothery, and then, but if you experience it, it's like awesome. So it inspires you to do things, inspires you to be better, inspires you to be the best you, or to put your makeup on, or to look pretty, or for a guy, maybe he'll cut his hair, or he'll tell his friends, I gotta go with my girl. This girl's awesome. She's knocking my socks off, stuff of that nature. It'll inspire you. It lifts your vibration. Okay, so that's an awesome thing. That's your inspiration, Leo. All right, Virgo. Your commitment is being tested. So this month, the things that you're committed to, you might have to go through some tests and some trials from the spirit, from the world. And it's telling you to be strong, okay? So whatever you're committed to, it's going to test you. Family, religion, job, what you think, how you think, children, people, adventures, things that you pursue, things like that. So are you committed enough to get through it? Simplicity is your card. Okay, so your commitment's being tested, and then you have simplicity. So it might just be that you're craving simplicity, but at the same time you're also being tested to see, do you really need this? Do you really want this? And you maybe need to seek some simplicity so you can see if this commitment is really something that you want to stick with or stay with. Okay, it could be good and bad. It could be something that you're committed to and you're like, oh no, I don't, this is too much. Or it could be something that you say you're committed to and you're like, oh well, maybe I'll do it, maybe I won't. Like, how committed really are you? So it could go both ways. Your inspiration this month is 4. Is that 4? Yeah, 4 of materials. Okay, materials are usually pentacles, which is dealing with your material possessions. This one is talking about the muse, remember? So this is your inspiration. Usually 4 of pentacles is dealing with conservation. This is savings, checking on finances, creating solid foundations, resting on your laurels, a time to step into an abundant state of mind, okay? Like you're thinking like you want it. Letting go of lack, building for the future, protection, and generosity. Okay, so maybe this thing you're committed to is also going to be part of your inspiration, okay? I'm feeling like, or finances might inspire you to do something new. Maybe you're going to do a job. Maybe this commitment is something that you might have to consider. Is it good for your finances, or is it taking your finances? Maybe this simplicity talks about clearing out clutter and getting rid of the extra stuff. And this inspiration could come from wanting to be more conservative. Maybe you're going to have an idea, oh, I'm not going to do this, this, and this, but I'm going to do this. And then you plan for something, or you start working on something because you've simplified your life and some of your bills, okay? So this is your inspiration, 4 of materials. And I really feel like it's going to be based in your finances. This change might be how you proceed and how you deal with your money and stuff of that nature, so that you can have plenitude, okay? Because it said being in that state of plenitude, but simplicity to me sounds like you have to see what the commitment's going to be your test. And I think the simplicity is simplifying your life so that you can have this savings, this abundance that you need. That's going to inspire you. Your finances are going to inspire you. That's the change or the thing that you're probably going to be dealing with. And it's going to be related to either how you spend your money, what you pay out, things of that nature, or you might do an extra job because of lack. Okay, so take it as it resonates for you. Our next one is Libra. So this is your lesson for the month that you'll be looking on. Be bold and make the first move. Ooh. So this month, it's telling you not to wait. It's telling you to go after what you want. The job, the person, the thing, the whatever. Whatever it is that you want, it's telling you you need to make the first move. It's not coming to you. Okay, so this month you need to learn that whatever you're going to do, whatever you want, whatever's out there, this job, this person, this thing, whatever, it isn't coming to you. You have to go get it. Okay, so this month, this sign as Libra, maybe you've been kind of like everything kind of comes to you, or you just kind of wait. And this is telling you this month, if you want it, you're going to go get it. It's not going to be something that's going to be handed to you, or someone's not going to come and say, I love you, or I want you in my life, or do you want this job? You're going to have to go for the job, go for the person, do the big gesture, something of that nature. That's what I'm feeling like. You're going to have to approach it. It's not coming to you. Okay? There you go. New beginnings. Look at that beautiful card. The sun's coming up. You have to go for what you want, and it will create some new beginnings. This is awesome for you guys. It's kind of like get out of your fear, get out of your mode of not, oh, I don't know. It's telling you go out and tell that person or that job or that thing. You need to say what it is, and it's either going to create it or move it, but it's going to be a new beginning for you. Okay. New beginnings, new things are going to be happening. Maybe a new job, a new creation, a new life, a new perspective. Maybe you're going to do your hair a new way. You're going to wear new clothes. You're going to really be the person you are. Listen, and this is another part. Maybe you're going to come out of the closet. Maybe you're going to show who you really are. Maybe you're going to tell your parents, listen, I don't want it that way. I want it this way. And this is what I'm doing. Or you're going to finally go with that person that everybody told you not to go with. Something of that nature. You need to do what you need to do and be bold about it, and you need to make the first move, because it sounds like that person or that thing is wanting you too, but it's not making the move. You're going to have to show that you want it. Okay, your inspiration is 3 of inspiration. So in the book 3 of inspiration, let's see, so this is where your inspiration change might be coming. Making progress, waiting for things to click into place, expansion of ideas, business opportunities, dreams on the horizon, clear ambitions and goals, a sign that good things are coming, divinely implemented pauses. Okay, so it says fragments of performance. This, I think, is a continuation of this thing you need. It says business opportunities, dreams on the horizon, clear ambitions and goals. You make it known what you want, who you are, who you want to be with, and those opportunities are what are going to present themselves, because this is an inspiration for you. So the same thing for your work thing, it could be a change because you're going to put it out there and then maybe wait for it. But business opportunities, you could be inspired in a new job. What are you doing? Crazy dog. You could be inspired with something that deals with new things that are on the horizon. You could have a new job type of thing you want to do, or you could be going and opening a new business. I mean, everything is opening up. You could be doing something new that's pertaining to new opportunities, new things. Okay, so this is for the Scorpio people. This is your thing that you need to, your lesson that you might be dealing with. A personal issue reaches resolution. Okay, so this month, whatever you're dealing with on a personal level is what you're going to be working on this month. Okay, But it's showing that it reaches a resolution. So either you're going to come to grips with something, you're going to finish something, you're going to finally deal with something that you haven't been dealing with. That's what it looks like. Because it's a personal issue. So it's probably something to deal with you, emotionally, physically, something for you, okay? So as Scorpio, this month, you might finally figure out that one thing that's been inhibiting you or bothering you or hurting you or getting in the way, and you finally resolve it. Telling someone how you feel, giving forgiveness, asking for forgiveness, accepting something, moving away from something. Whatever it may be, that's what you're going to be dealing with this month. Flow. Okay, so this is your card. It's water. It's flowing. It's not restricted. And it's in the moonlight. So it's bringing light to this issue too, I think. I think that the water is flowing and it's peaceful. And a resolution to me is like the smooth flow of water. If you're resolving something, the water's going to be flowing peacefully and not like a rapid or banging into rocks. It's flow. And flow is how you get things to come through. And if you're dealing with an issue or you're not dealing with an issue, you're blocking things. You're blocking, if you're not dealing with an issue and it's in front of your face and you're like, no, it's not there, or it's you can't resolve it, it's going to block the flow of what you have. So this resolving of this issue is going to, I believe, open up the flow of energy and things that are happening for you. The Priestess, I think that's creation. Let's see what this one has to say about it. This is number 2. For the Priestess, this is your inspiration. Remember, this is the thing you might change or what could be affecting it. Intuitive powers and powerful nudges from spirit. Psychic dreams, a time to listen to your instincts, introspect visions and hearings from heaven, keeping secrets, hidden wisdom, following your projects to germinate in the numinous space of the Lemuria. I think this is dealing with, you're going to get it in here, okay? Your inspiration is going to come from your own intuition, from your third eye. It's you could be dreaming. Something's going to come to you, whether it's dealing with this situation or whatever, but this Priestess is dealing with intuition. It's dealing with, this could be your inspiration, it sounds like, is coming from heaven, from your angels, from your spirits. I feel like either you're going to deal with your issues, and this is together, or separately. Something that you're going to do, pursue, or be a part of, or change is going to be the inner voice that's telling you to do it. That's going to be your inspiration. Okay? So this is for Sagittarius. Nothing is yet set in stone. Okay? This has come out before some other people. This one card is always talking about you have the choices. This month, whatever you're working on or doing, it's not set in stone yet. So you can change your mind. You can alter it. You can fix it. And I think this month, it's talking about nothing set in stone, because I feel like you're creating. Don't feel like you're stuck. Figure out right now, nothing is set in stone. You might have agreed to do something. You can say, I don't want to do it. Or you may have not agreed and said, oh, you know what? I changed my mind. I think I'm going to do it. Nothing is set in stone. You don't have to stay with a person. You don't have to be with a person. You don't have to leave. You don't have to stay there or go to a job. You can change your mind. I mean, unless you've signed a contract and you can't get out of it, most things are not set in stone. Okay? You have choices. Free will. Okay? There you go. Freedom. Isn't that cool? The birds are flying. These cards are so pretty. You have freedom. You're not controlled. You have a choice in the matter. Okay? So this month I want you to focus on knowing that if you don't like what's going on, you can change it. Okay? You're not set in stone. You're not a statue. You don't have to stay like that. Freedom. Very, very, very powerful to go with that card. This is where your inspiration is going to come from. And Hierophant deals with your belief system. So this could be, your inspiration could come from your church, from your spiritual practices, from morality, things that you want to do because of it. the Hierophant, it says, a spiritual leader, like a teacher, finding the guru within, failing or outdated systems, crumbling institutions or beliefs, newfound faith, shiny and hollow things, a spiritual journey, institutionalized kindness. You're going to be inspired to do things differently by the way you feel, think, and it's internal. Your stuff is going to come, and your change is going to come from things that don't work for you anymore. So this inspiration is probably going to come from a new way you look at things, or if something's not working an old way, a new way, it's going to present itself. Remember, this is inspiration. So this is something that this energy from the Mercury entering Cancer is going to, that push, that thing that you will be doing that's different. Because it said the new moon in Gemini, that's going to increase emotions with the Mercury in Cancer. But the new moon in Gemini, remember it talked about the new moon energy makes changes to do something different, but it's got the energy behind it to help you. So it's like an inspiration. What are you going to do new or different in your life during this cycle? So this is Capricorn. Capricorn, have faith in your dreams. I feel like this is the thing that you want, and I think you need to stay faithful to it. You need to know that it's okay. Things will work out. Whatever's supposed to happen. Sorry. Have faith in your dreams. There could be dreams and things that you want. Don't give up. You know, maybe there's things that are going to unfold this month that maybe you'll get that faith, or you will have to learn to continue to keep the faith even when things are a little crazy. Maybe something you expected or wanted isn't going to be maybe exactly the way you thought, and you might get a little discouraged. The lesson is that it's saying, have faith in your dreams. Have faith in the things that you create in your mind. Okay, the things that you want. Patience, there you go. The card is telling you it's okay. Have patience. You're going to get there. Maybe it's not going to happen the way you want. Maybe it's not going to be exactly, but stop. Some people want instant gratification. They want it now. I want it now. I want it quickly. And it's telling you you're going to have patience to continue having that faith. You just need to be patient. Maybe it's not going to unfold the way you thought. Okay? So that's this month. Or something you want might get delayed a little bit, and just have patience. It's going to come through. It's going to work out. Okay? This is your inspiration. Two of materials. Now, two of materials is Two of Pentacles, and that's usually dealing with balancing of finances, finding an equilibrium with your financial world. Let's just see what it has to say. All right, so Two of Materials is juggling responsibilities, finding balance, centering, grouping tasks, too many to-dos, multiple priorities, financial decisions, managing resources, staying afloat, feeling overwhelmed, change, and flexibility. So you could be inspired to change things because you're trying to find this equilibrium, because it's the infinity sign. This is finding balance. So your inspiration is probably going to come because you have a lot on your palette, probably. You're kind of driven by money. So money, it's very suitable that would be something in your life. So I feel like you need to have patience for your cycle. That's your moon cycle. And I feel the inspiration is going to come because you've got so much going on that you're going to be inspired to either fix something, find a way to balance it. You're going to be inspired. That's your inspiration. It's going to be balancing your life. Okay, so you're going to be inspired by being overwhelmed and lots of stuff so that you can balance it all out and you can find that balance that you need so you can continue to work toward that dream I think that you want. So this was just a quick little reading for each card. This is a longer video, so thank you for coming through. We do have that new moon. Just take these cards as a perspective. Take them as something that you can look at to help you maybe have a more open view, or to give you a little, it's okay, you're going to get there type of thing. We all have lessons that we learn and all the things that we do. So guys, I would love comments or anything that you'd like to say, or reach out if you need a personal reading. Remember, I don't do fortune telling, but I do help people if they're struggling with a situation that they don't know how to fix or they don't understand what's behind it. Please reach out to me. My email is always posted underneath all my videos. This is Yolanda Reuss of Body, Mind, and Soul for your moon reading. Thank you. Have a good night.